So with me now I have Aidan of Massive. How you doing, sir?
Good, man. How are you?
Not bad. Australian. Been in the country for the last couple of months. Well, Europe generally, haven't you?
Europe and UK. I think we came over very early in October, and we did the UK tour with the Treatment in Buffalo Summer.
I saw you on that at Rock City.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that was a big gig.
I took the picture of your lead singer on the bar.
Yeah,
You see that?
yeah, man. And then we jumped over to Europe and started in Germany with Blackberry Smoke. We did about 12 days with them, which was brilliant.
Yeah.
And a huge audience, which was very different. And massive joints, probably some of the biggest gigs I've ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say you guys are from Australia.
Yep.
You've released your debut EP album, Massive, self-titled, is it? Full Throttle. You've got the same car as ZZ Top on the front. Is there a name? Let's go back to the album. Where did you record the album?
Boys, I actually wasn't in the band at that point. It was Ben's brother, Aaron. Boys recorded at Ricky Ray's place in Whitehill Studio, and we've since done an EP there, which is it's out in the country in like rural Victoria. It's a great spot. Yeah.
And obviously, Earache Records has picked up the album, released it in the UK.
They have done just this year. They have released the album.
Excited about that?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
How's it gone down in the UK?
Absolutely brilliant. It's very strange when you come over here and you've never been to a place, seeing people singing the songs whilst you're playing people you've never met before in places you've never been.
It must make you feel like you're at home.
It does a bit, yeah. It's like back in Melbourne, people do know us, but then people are singing along. Yeah, as I said, it's very strange showing up and people you've never seen before coming up. They've got the album, they've got the vinyl already, and they're asking to sign it and singing along. It's great.
I mean, you guys are no strangers to travelling, are you?
Not at all.
I've seen on your Facebook you won't hesitate to drive 8 hours to the other side of Australia, play a gig, and then drive all the way back.
Yeah,
that must be hard work, right?
Not really. It's good fun. Like,
Yeah.
We've got a van, and normally like what we do is lately we've been trying to see if people can supply backlines, and then just throw the guitars in, a couple of heads, and then take the seats out the back and put like blankets down and sleep in it. But normally takes us it's like 10 hours to get to Adelaide or 10 hours to get to Sydney with stops and petrol breaks all included. So, and then two of the closest cities to Melbourne. Big cities, but we play a lot of little places as well because they really look after free meals, free accommodations, and we know a lot of people at those towns. Yeah, we've done a lot of treks, like some weeks.
And how would you say the venues compare in the UK? Because this must be your first time in England and Europe, right?
I've been there before.
Well, as a band?
Not as a
band. No. So how has this trip been in comparison to, say, touring around Australia?
It's a bit easier, isn't it? It's like
quicker, isn't it?
It's quicker, yeah.
You get to the venues like an hour.
Yeah.
I bet you they're like, what? We're there already.
Yeah, we're doing a bit of zigzagging, so it's not always closest place, but it's only 3-hour drives and stuff, and you're there, and it's easy enough. And then the crowds have normally been really good actually so far. Yeah, and we've done it all over the UK, and it was normally great crowds. Yes.
What's the best city you've been to on this tour then?
On this tour, my favourite city would have to be maybe Zurich.
Really?
Yeah, that was brilliant. Nottingham was great.
Yeah. Saw you there.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that was a great gig. Where else? I liked Norwich. I found it was good. Norwich. Yeah. Norwich. Mannheim in Germany was absolutely an amazing gig. Just the crowd was incredible. And the last one in Stockholm was absolutely brilliant.
Are you popular in Germany then? And Europe generally?
Yeah. It's the first time over there as well, so we're still trying to build up a base. But as I said, like there's still people showing up to finals and CDs wanting you to sign them, and people singing and headbanging.
It must feel strange though, obviously being the other side of the world, coming here and seeing that.
Yeah,
it must feel really good.
Yeah.
It must do.
It's brilliant, yeah. And a big part of that I think is thanks to Earache and Classic Rock, the work that they've done.
Yeah.
Probably through Earache. Yeah.
So you're definitely coming back to the UK then?
Definitely.
Do you think you'll do any festivals next year, summertime?
There's some
chit chats
floating around. Can't say too much.
I
I don't know anything anyway.
Where would you like to play? What festivals are you aware of in the UK?
I'd love to do Sweden Rock.
Or even Europe?
Yeah, Sweden Rock.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite bands. It's Swedish. Download would be absolutely brilliant to play. Sonosphere would be great.
You know the history of these places, yeah?
I do Donington. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the old Maiden videos, and I've seen the little bad news thing that they did at Donington. It's pretty funny. But yeah, Sweden Rock, I've watched a lot of videos from that they release on YouTube and that, and there's always great bands playing that.
So what did you grow up listening to?
When I was younger, I was big into like thrash metal kind of things.
Metallica?
Yeah,
Anthrax.
early Metallica, Cliff Burton was a huge influence on me. Anthrax, Slayer, yeah, Dark Angel, and all even the obscure bands, and even the heavier stuff, and a lot of kind of doom as well. Pentagram, Black Sabbath, and 70s stuff like that. Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, and those ones. It was a good mix of everything.
Rest of the guys of the band are the same?
Not so much the heavy stuff, but the 70s stuff. Yeah, definitely. They're big into. Most of them is LA 80s scene, the kind of glam.
Really?
Yeah, I love that.
Do they try and influence? Do they try and get some of that influence in the band, or do you
Not
shoot
so
them down?
much.
We're not doing glam.
Yeah, we're not doing glam. We're too dirty to do glam. Like, yeah, we're not clean enough to do glam. We're not into that at all. Yeah, but like some of the bands, like Poison would be Ben's favourite band. And we all love Guns N' Roses and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So how'd you all meet?
Brad and Jared went to high school together, and they'd been in a few bands together, and then after being in bands, after school they just said, oh, let's get together and do this. They found Ben playing an acoustic gig in a pub, and they said, oh, I wonder what he's like, I think, on electric guitar, and tried him out, and got the fit, and I used to go to a few of the boys' gigs, and I used to drink with them at a bar called Cherry Bar in Australia, which is pretty much our home. We live there, we're there every weekend. And someone said to them that I play bass, and they didn't even know I was a musician. And, yeah, and then I did, I think it was 2 auditions, and then played with Leader Ford the next night. So that was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you all get on really well?
Yeah, we do.
What games do you play on the road?
Games we play on the road.
You must have a few, right? I mean, 8 hours is a long drive.
Oh man, there's so much games. It's just stupid conversations we have, like, and they'll go on for hours. We can have hours long conversations with just nothing, just absolutely nothing. People, like especially Ben, will just ramble on for hours about nothing, and we'll just sit there laughing. Or yeah, stuff like that.
Enjoying it though?
Yeah, definitely.
Any plans on a new album?
There are, when we get back to Australia, I think we're going to start demoing for a new album, so we'll start writing a lot of stuff. And then hopefully I think we might be going back to the same place to record. So,
because I think you recorded the same place as Electric Mary, do you?
We do.
Because I was just speaking to Electric Mary, and they mentioned the place you were.
And
you're good friends, aren't you?
We are. We support the boys a fair bit, play with them a fair bit back in Australia. We do a lot of gigs with them, and they're a great band to play with. They're like hometown heroes, as our manager was saying before. They're just, in Melbourne, they're one of the most, everyone goes to see them. Great band, just, yeah.
And, God, what the fuck I was talking about then. So yeah, you might be recording a new album where they record.
Yep. Well,
their EP and stuff.
Done everything.
Do you write a lot on the road?
Oh yeah, we
come up with riff ideas.
Yeah,
do you come up with stuff?
We do. We've got a couple of acoustic guitar sitting in the band at the moment. So, but yeah, lately we've just been playing stupid covers on them and having sing-alongs. But yeah, sometimes we pick up a guitar and then we build on that, and bring it to the jam sessions and try and work on it.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. I did review the other LP. I reviewed it for you. I loved it, but it made more sense when I saw you live.
Yeah.
Because you are a live band. And I think a lot of bands, no disrespect, they can't capture their live atmosphere on an album. And I listened to the album and I was like, yeah, I really like this, but I have to see these guys live. That's where it's going to be. for me, it worked. And now I listen to the album and it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Totally. You know, and I wish I'd seen it the other way. You know, I'd seen you live, then got the album.
Yeah.
But I had the foresight to be able to take it up and listen to it, and you know, you had that hook. You know, you had something that was interesting that I wanted to know more about.
Yeah.
That's why obviously I saw you in Rock City, and I was seeing you here, obviously.
Yeah.
You played it.
I think about 12:30, so late one.
Yes, that's right. So I'm definitely down front for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Been a pleasure talking to you, man.
You too, man. Thank you.
Hope to see you again soon. Cheers.
Cheers.